Hi there, you lovely Virgos. How are you today? This is a beautiful day, and I'm just so pleased that, for September, um, so this reading is for September 13th through 19th of 2021, and it is amazingly beautiful out. And, I haven't really been out driving too much, but I've seen only a little bit of some yellow leaves, not too much of, the reds or things like that. So, it's like we're having a late fall, and I'm really pleased about that. I hope you are too. Maybe you prefer fall. I know a lot of people who do. But either way, for myself, I'm really happy about that. So, so this is, excuse me, I will grab that card that flew to the ground. Yes. Actually, there's 3 cards. Okay, then we've got all 3 of those already. Okay, so this is your general angel reading for the week of September 13th through 19th. And so because it's general, that means that some parts will not be for you. That's okay. Just leave them. That'll be for somebody else. And so your angels want you to know these things for this week. You have divine magic. So it feels like, kind of, some of you have a project or something on the go, something that you've been manifesting or you've been working towards for quite a while. You've been putting time and effort into it. Some of you, it's nothing special. It's just your ordinary daily, go about your routine life. Everything's just going to flow. Yeah. So it says extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. So whatever it is you've got going on. So okay, now they're showing me. Some of you, like it's almost like a disagreement you're having with somebody or something like that. But the whole thing, it could be bigger than that. It could be not just with one person. It could be that in general, you're part of this group, and then there's another whole group that thinks the opposite. Is how it really feels. And so that the solution is at hand, and the whole situation is surrounded by divine miracles. It will feel like magic, but they're saying that it's that more of you are aware of solutions, and therefore that leads to more of that. Okay, that, I don't know if that came out right or not. It feels kind of disjointed the way they've given it to me. So, no matter what it is you've got going on this week, if it's just something individual that you've got happening, or if it's a group thing, or even a larger thing than that, then solutions are a big focus of the week. And not really maybe at the beginning of the week, but it's going to lead to that, is what they're telling me. So, okay. And so here we have the focused intention. So by focusing your attention on the solution, they're saying kind of not the solution, but in general, a solution that everybody can be happy with, right? Now, we all know as people, as soon as you have 2 people, then there are 2 different solutions, right? There are 2 different things which are perfect. So, it's not going to be perfect maybe for absolutely everybody, but it will be a solution that everybody can kind of come to terms on. And so that comes about much easier the more you focus on having peace and harmony. Right? And so that your intention goes a long way towards creating those conditions, which leads to the divine magic. Yeah, so you have that control, I'm kind of hearing, a lot of you think that, well, it's just little old me kind of thing. Well, but no, you do have that kind of influence and control, and you know, it's not really about control, but it is about how you feel about the whole situation and what you want as an outcome. Many people forget to focus on the outcome, rather they get caught up in the conflict. And so the more you can focus on solutions and outcomes and positivity and getting along, then, and the more you can spread that to the people around you, the more beneficial it is for everybody. Yes. Okay. And so this is, you know, being bold, being bold. So spreading your positivity, spreading your desire for a good outcome, showing only understanding and offering solutions, showing that you don't have to be arguing, that kind of thing. I don't know for sure if it's arguing. It's hard to tell. For some of you, maybe it is. For some of you, it's maybe just a teeny tiny disagreement. For others, it's maybe bigger. You know, they're just kind of showing me the full gamut because this is a group reading, right? But be bold. Take the leadership role. Be the one who says, let's figure this out. Like, how can we come to agreement on this? Ask the questions, offer that as an energy, as a vibration, and chances are you will be able to really influence the whole energy of the whole situation, right? Not necessarily to come to something that you come up with, right? That's not the idea. The idea is to get everybody's energy into solution mode. Yeah. And so this brings about a blessed change, something that many people have been looking for a long time, is this change. And so, you know, you are distinctly a part of the solution, and make sure that you are. You know, we're all human. So if you get caught up in the conflict part of it for a bit, that's okay. You know, just remind yourself, and you can even say something to the effect of, you know, earlier I got caught up in that, and you know, I've changed up my energy now. I'm no longer interested in being like that. So here is what I'm interested in now, in coming to an agreement, in bringing us into harmony, is what they're saying. Harmony is a thing. So, and this blessed change will certainly feel like that. Yes, very good. And so, on a bit of a different note, here's some father healing. Your angels want you to have a bit of an introspective time. Sit with yourself and really feel into your relationship with your father and or father figures, you know, any male figure who's had an influence upon you, whether good or bad, right? And really feel into that. Sometimes, you know, especially when there's a bit of trauma involved, it's like we shy away from it. We, you know, our mind will go there for a second and then, nope, no, let's get out of there. Let's not do this, you know, but you can't heal it if you just keep ignoring it. So, oh, there's somebody going by on a quad or something. So really delve into what your feelings are regarding your father or father figure, whether it was good or bad, that relationship, or is good or bad, that relationship. Really feel into it and either treasure it or allow yourself to heal from it. It's your choice. Yeah. And this brings you home. So it feels very much like once you can heal those inner things, and once you can be more focused on the positive aspects of life rather than on the conflicts, that's when home really becomes home. It's like you bring your home with you, which, you know, we've heard that before, and to a certain amount that's true. I mean, you know, you can't live in a hovel with no heat and no running water and be, you know, truly content in this day and age, right? But it definitely, your perspective, your mindset definitely has more to do with your happiness than any of your surroundings can possibly do. Like it comes from within. So when you allow yourself to heal from traumas, when you allow yourself to really just shine bright and see the good in things, even while being aware of the other aspects, then you make it so that you bring your home with you wherever you are. And so, you know, what other magic could there be than that, right? Yes. So, okay, this is a lovely reading. So let's have one more bit of wisdom from the daily guidance cards. So your angels are right here, of course, and choosing the card as they always do. So let's just see what thing that they what one other thing that they want you to know for this week. Okay. Okay, angels, anytime now. Sometimes it takes a minute, right? No, that's not the right one. And, you know, sometimes there's one that kind of pokes out and it appears to be the one, but then it won't come out of the deck. There we go. Okay, so here we have the opportunity to forgive. So I feel like this is related to that father healing. So definitely forgive him. Like once you delve into how you feel about everything and what the situation is or was, and allow yourself to really forgive him. Allow yourself to really forgive you. That is so important. Like if you can't do that, then you can't move on, right? And it might be just a little at a time. The angels right now, they're saying like, even if it's just a tiny wee bit at a time, and then you have to revisit it a few times, you know, do some cord cutting. Okay, let's go over cord cutting. So when you're going to cut cords with somebody, you can even include, you know, a couple or three people at a time if they're all associated with kind of the same event in a way, right? Get yourself really grounded with your feet on the ground or the floor and really feel that. Feel your connection to the earth. And then bring to mind this father figure or somebody else, whoever it is that you feel you need to forgive right now. And think only positive things about them. Feel how they've made you feel in a good way. And become aware that there's two cords. I know other people have always just called it one cord, but I've always felt it as two cords. One cord is beautiful. And it has all the love and all the positivity and all the good interaction that has ever gone between you. That one is indestructible. Even if you wanted to, you cannot cut that. That's forever. The one you want to cut is the other one. That's the one that's got the garbage in it. It's an ugly cord. It's rotting. It's black. Look, we don't need it. We don't want it. And so, hold only beautiful stuff in your mind to do with that person, and ask Archangel Michael to come and use his flaming sword and cut that cord where it's attached to you. And another breath in. And he cuts at the other end where it's attached to the other person. Thank you. And then we invite Archangel Raphael to come and breathe in. And he heals where it's just been cut on you. And a breath in. And Raphael heals at the other end. There, that's beautiful. Now the cord's been cut. The negative energy can no longer flow between the two of you. Now, if you discover that you are thinking negative things again, it means you are not quite ready to completely forgive. So just do it again. And again, and again, and again, however many times it takes. It's possible for either of you to reform that negative cord. So if you feel it, just cut it again. Okay. That's a beautiful reading, and I hope that you have success with your healing. And so I do not have my globe out here, but if you would let's just make some beautiful energy in our hands, and let's beam that out to the whole world, and just spread the love to everyone, to all your surroundings, until it spreads around the entire world. Feels good. Okay, that is so lovely. Thank you, Virgo, for joining me. I want you to know that I appreciate you and I love you, and I will see you next week.